This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Andy KERM.
You know,
Bibia Boko.
Namado.
The next story is in the Hina or a hot mouth.
You know,
Yeah. A dozen, not to be brave.
Kylian Mbappe being the new captain for the French national team. Mentias is a Crystal Palace for two yashada. Mentias is almost 2 yashada, you know.
On Trasser Rahosana.
Royce.
And I said the age needs in our field, Untimin coach is 75 years.
He's not a good coach.
Okay.
He has never been a good coach, and he's not a good coach. Besides that,
Didn't know, Casa.
Royce.
Aye.
Inter Milan, you know. The days at Inter Milan, he was final in the Intertoto Cup. He couldn't win it. He came to Liverpool, and one of the disastrous coaches at Liverpool, Lafa, Errol Hodgson, before Ober replaced by Kenny Dalglish. England national team, Omodemano. In 2014 World Cup, he was in the group of Italy, Costa Rica, and Uruguay. I agree it was a difficult group. One team qualified from the group. The next Euros disastrous. What for Claudio Ranieri, Uncle Yi, Uncle Fire or don't call relegation. The days at Crystal Palace, well, Obeka said Crystal Palace was stable. But the reality is that Crystal Palace in Suyi Timba common time for coaches on me at the crack.
Okay.
So far, I was in Frank Dubois, you know, the same old story now. Patrick Vieira, one year bad. Such the position of Crystal Palace. But Omu say we got 12 games without a victory. And Omu say encore. Now you know I was a Patrick Vieira encore. Now we fire a horse in Aba. And they said they already obi 75 years. Ewu na de obi 74 abeti so. Yi na wa postpone. Inti ro horse and the o sha see coach yi general ne modebon enso ani. Papa yo das inti okasa kura place the better there. So in a touchline, I can better there. And I'm surprised. So after all these years, what paying dues or any coaching as in 1976. Over 50 years.
Okay.
Still la so coach. Oh, I am more Fontana, sir. Rose. Oh dear, we are Montana, sir. You don't say I'm take a decision, baby. Now we're more dear, you know. Or coaching Inter, coaching Liverpool, coaching England national team. Akuchi West Brom, Akuchi Watford, Akuchi Crystal Palace.
On Nadia, no, you're the same positions in Abemano. So you make a second plus England national team, the 3 Lions, Unimfree were born, still on the man.
England, almost to say, yeah. Almost to me for coach or more and so on Nadia and so on my fan. They are no different from us. Almost coaches on my form apart from Fabio Capello. One a year achiever. You know. And probably you talk about Van Goran Eriksson this at Inter Milan. But he's not one of the top class coaches I'll be team rank. Steve McLaren, Yinina Bogari Sagita, but so Baba idea no team achieve. Indeed, they are not different from here. Intina de be a mechanic asama, yeah, triangle. England, Ghana, Nigeria, we be a pet. Apart from color, your decisions are key. The only difference is that administratively, I had almost people who are well equipped. And no matter me on my juma. Obeti me stabilize the shape no, but you know, I think team a friend no, a Crystal Palace need to look beyond this particular coach. From Sam Allardyce, Alan Pardew, at the BBC Roy Hodgson for me, and you're the right decision. Opening way dear, 1 minute 75. Who can say place in a month? You cannot even shout. Why Zumu position is all about a difficult tenor in the APL.
So we on one. So Barcelona what is almost sign reconsider. So Ombesan for Aubameyang back a be shock one, a be surprise one.
David.
We need a Roy Hodgson the name one.
David. O say na Roy Hodgson appointment no. O Roy Hodgson appointment name one.
Aubameyang any Barcelona. Any one.
David. Because and there's also options now. On the left, the only player Albeka say be about rely on him. Javi has shown clearly say he's not a fan of Ansu Fati. Well, follow Barcelona again, BN will say Javi is not a fan of Ansu Fati. Again, on the left, you talk about Ferran Torres. On my consistent performance, on show quality and personality. why no one off performance. And no one no. Until who again? Rafinha after Dembele pra naturally say he will only flourish on the right. Dembele so actually say he will flourish on the right. Inti akabinkum. Memphis Depay echo Atletico Madrid. Inti say oh per player obetimi abo as number 9, obetimi abo as left side one. You have that profile in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Anymore, you know, said Robert Lewandowski practice here. Who would lead the line for Barcelona? Ferran Torres. I'm sorry. You can win against Getafe, Real Vallecano, Villarreal, Real Betis, Celta Vigo, and then Atletico Bilbao. But they also person who compete in Europe. And say Bibia Chelsea Barcelona ko Europe or Muntimia. For me, having Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as your number 9 or as a left winger, you know, he's okay. And my DSC or Chelsea and other say was Graham Potter has also shown he doesn't need him for his own personal reasons. And yes, I know, unko fa for fun now unka say a player of the TVC. What you dear for champions?
Lukaku yes, man for Adrian Yom say, Thomas Tuchel them penasem. Oko Inter Milan. They know yo same.
Yes, you know, I agree.
Yeah.
Lukaku is a different breed. Aubameyang is a different player. They are not the same.
No, being perform one of the coach in penasem. And I mean, Mao.
And I mean, I say, Omo Bojano had Omo Yadi and Channel. Omo Yadi Channel. Omo Yadi and Channel. For fun and our banana. Chelsea are pam that Belgium black guy and only the line. Oma pam Omo now. And I Chelsea has about so much by going in for this place. So if Chelsea had a player who is scoring day in, day out, nobody will waste time and talk about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. How many times am I for spending time talk about Eden Hazard? Because Vinicius is the best player of Real Madrid. Until they compete, they only compete. No, they chill. But Mutimi, apart from what problem with cohesion, team play, the structure, the organization, and the tactical play, Mubo on equal anymore. More bread and sand much go. You know I'm about Odeka. Until Aubameyang back to Barcelona. Well, I didn't say it wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Looking at the players available within the Barcelona attack.
Young room.
But you know a quick one
okay.
on Roy Hodgson there. I think sir I got 10 matches next season about a year. In TSA when you be or you're familiar with the squad. I think that is the advantage
okay.
Roy Hodgson Patrick Vieira Babeshe and I. Then Nkoye Mfama Patrick Vieira. So for 10 games to go, if you bring somebody who is entirely new, then you are likely to have a problem. Trying to even know the players in the Crown has its own issues. What do I say? Trying to even know the players in the Crown has its own issues. So maybe the familiarity with the environment, with the squad, is the reason why Omodeno Babaka Manabeye Sejumano trying to escape and avoid relegation. But you know, Patrick Vieira and Rain at Crystal Palace. There is one thing Obian can say Bruni na ye yan Quebec so a racist. Patrick Vieira say share ni team na. Obeka say be before nko. Obetuma ka say be before no ball airful. Crystal Palace be on budget of form. But there are other teams that on budget to from crossing Crystal Palace or more use abrofu. Can you believe say the 20-man squad or they call Emirates and Arsenal ko boy you know. Only 4 of them and then you before. 2 for the starting 11. 8 out of 11 no before. Bench one apart from Hughes. Then I say you so on a minute no. Or they say Casemiro so on a minute no. On pen and Bruni. I was asking myself say Bruni and the coach team no and of our brofun kwa nkadani beka a team in England, in London, and out of 20 players for a match day squad, only 4 of them and they're white. The manager is a black. Debbie, me say a dear back of Koyen or what a bepim no bianca wansema a yem one.
Okay.
I don't know if you get me.
So
yeah, no results will be any problem. But what I'm saying is that is it not surprising? Say under his reign, Crystal Palace was turned into apparently an all-black team. Out of 20 players for a match day, only 4 of them and they were white guys. Team were able with the English Premier League. For me, that is what amazes me. Rain, Crystal Palace. Unfortunately, when two results, and they didn't do a bit regional.
Okay. And the story is for see them say Euro qualifiers, 2024 qualifiers, and so on. The praises amount for a year.
But more one story we are
summer transfers near there. And the other stories.
But why is Messi and Ronaldo not considering retiring from international stage? We are selfish, you know. They are so selfish.
I didn't know, because
Messi and Ronaldo, they have been on person much at the international level.
All Boromana, Messi at Al Nassr.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
The national team should look beyond them. What do they want to achieve again? Born or some retire, some retire. You know what I'm saying? No, the national team should look beyond them. That is my point. Portugal for Portugal. See, Paddy na Ronaldo Baba am Portugal. You know, I didn't know Baba. You've gone to the level of a top class at the World Cup. Goncalo Ramos are benching. They have Andre Silva, they have Rafael Silva, and they have Goncalo Ramos. Why do you still need to stick to Ronaldo now? Portugal need to look beyond him. What pay the dues? What pay the Odebema Portugal BR? The records are why at the international stage, a bit take a century for players to break that particular record. Into that age, Ronaldo de Portugal beji Euros, and now the Omo beji UEFA Nations League, and after the next 2026 World Cup, Ronaldo kwako Bobby de Portugal. That is my point. They need to look beyond me. Argentina as well. Argentina are missing that piece for years. Eventually, Omo break it, for a very long time. I know Omo winning the Copa America in 1993. No Omo winning BBO. Now Omo be winning the Copa America in Brazil at the Maracanã. They've won the World Cup for the first time in 36 years. Look at Messi's age. I agreed the last time he was awesome for Argentina. But we Leonel Scaloni and Gino baby you need to give other young lads the opportunity to flourish, because at the next World Cup you are not going to depend on Messi, you are not going to depend on Ronaldo. That is my point. And just after the World Cup Messi will retire. But still, Argentina for Messi could be. Now say Ronaldo, the level of humiliation a two now the World Cup, and just after the World Cup, you call it a day. Okay. But you know, still, the two big guys feel they still need to be the face of their respective national teams.
Narrow,
it's Andy. For Ronaldo, so call it on retire in a way and make it a little like a Thomasum Kakra, because the last major tournament went to me or benchino and it's all that, and they were free Euro proper called Saudi. So so call it Ronaldo you on retire a better Thomasum. But for Messi and Thomas Umba, I say the last major tournament, Onona a year best player in that tournament. We are through ananu ye. Yes, we are seeing another on any bo. And what it means is that for even the last tournament and his last game, he was the best player. It means that he still has a lot in him. So Odibema team no. And why do you leave out the best? Yamfan is our coach. Then also you call up. Also you are looking beyond Messi into Umfreno. How can you survive? It's unrealistic. To me, because World Cup after the World Cup, this is our next game, international game on Babebo. Your ball tournament you do best player of the tournament. Apparently do nimbo pano. Also I am into Onyabo. It's not about age, but it's about the Nippon bit media parking.
Performance as and I don't me mono na kobo national team. But don't me boy or still I feel no Gideon said it. And I'll retire. I sent it before Ordino. How come Mickey is saying he won? Meanwhile, I've done all the needful. Okay, Pele anyway, if you sunyai about the Mfoni test on the winning any adina. That's all you na. Also, still Mickey say Ordino and the winning here. Kwa Mickey Pacho Obabe Pele sunyai. I mean him edin odi ewo Facebook. Inti Pele fadin odi wo Facebook no bra. na yen check him out omo ni betima fa so on na fi
but
hu
when
ni
say for
betima
now program ne cause na very difficult for them to check normally we are on very fresh no massa
okay no problem
inti yen kan kire miki ne tony say omu hold on near so are in no months
first can
yen twen ye ne rectify we are do deserving it every man.
okay. Hey, and the Ghana cry is still calling the day, and you say Argentina and Portugal should drop players whose names on team sheet alone send shivers down opponents. Please, 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 catch it anyway if you so to Accra and Abreye. Okay, here's other topics with me are discussing. Yeah, I don't understand your panel's problem with Argentina and Portugal. Calling Messi and Ronaldo. His argument is illogical. Football is not about winning everything and retiring. What about these two players giving the youngsters or the younger players motivation and experience? Kofidi we every kaswa and abreye enye obia what we need bibia anti eso
General PS before I had DB and I say Holland for another Dutch, the Netherlands. Somewhere they very interesting. It was the Europa League game. Serbia, or say Betis Sevilla, free Spain, Etoile PSV, Eindhoven, Netherlands on Philips Stadium in the coupe is Abranti Webia when you fear Dunu. ETC Park and so it be actually say we beat my pictures. I think we've shown it before. Echo attack goalkeeper for Sevilla. In fact, Oko attacking the goalkeeper did very well. And was Gira Brandt and didn't Nima form and all that. But at the end of the day, and paying for transem so Ama say Yama Brandt 3 months imprisonment sentence. Uncle Demo was swimming, but I was swimming and almost 1 month today, suspended. Now the interesting thing is that 20-year-old boy, say not already no, we di kan ye bi dada. Ama ye di kan kra ban ni nanka stadium ni kwan so oba ho. E na otumi siniki timi wuram e ba stadium ho. Na okoduru ye no, osa akoye ade a akoye no. Na PSV from panyimfo no nsem no kra na sai me kakra. First of all, court ni so mama na 3 months. Enu achi emfie mienu. Stadium na achi ene ne mpatam ho. Eni kwan sa brante no fa ho. Say otwa ne 3 months ni wie na within 2 years omuhunu say on nam Philips Stadium na chi o ba bia ye nche no match ni wo eni kwa first stadium ni nche o ba bia for the next 2 years. PSV for so o ma ban for 40 years 40 good years eni kwa so hwe o match na ensem ni nyina chi no o mo twen asotwe a UEFA de bebre o mo PSV for no asotwe bia UEFA de bebro mu se ka wo mu a omo de akora no be court no makogi se scan afri akwa no omo fa no oh yeah, registered fan but already the say no was ban and now omo nim call for so nya akwan timi ba stadium. First of all, he was not supposed to be there, then he came there. Game no cause no akwa attack goalkeeper nsem nya dem serisa yem hu am TV da pa ne say omo say after so my banning 40 years, and they say this one 60 years and son obey to my stadium mobile. Say UEFA for the ban ba and our sanction be a ba a count bebo piano. De akwada no be court. No ma kojo music nyina free no. Yeah. Because I can who say no muntimi ntua. Na me hwe ni mu. Say ye bobo e wo baba yara ananse bia o se ade yo Agimambedu Park ana Golden City Park. Na support e bia fa bo ato abo referee na bibi na enu ntini game na ya brought end ya ntimi amo GFA the sanction e bia ya fine Kotoko 20,000. Then Kotoko will take that fund to court. Say omusika no mo GFA no court ni nyemo ko mambo maboka. I think it's something the clubs would have to start looking at. First of all, getting the person action no ya another thing, but it's a fancy need to me arrest her. My dream say ni kwan say ye catch a chow so copacho, but rather no, I see a man ran here juma. A brandy in the drawn. If you drew no aquada, na met the saying I goalkeeper no so amphane ya grow cry. Or you shouldn't need the name on. It's something I think would have to look at, General.
Yeah, twaso de amamo na ANDY KERM.
You know.
Yemfa foreigners here. And I'm coming to rubber before.
Well, I'm sure France for Mbappe then about those things.
Mbappe. Okay, kakrebi na menko Newton Latte, Marijata, and so eho.
Well, you know, in the last 3 days, Niati said France 4% or the captain Emma Kylian Mbappe. Well, that is from coach a friend Didier Deschamps. Clearly, international stage ni stage bia. In Pempi, so who the cathedrals so more present captain, achievers, winners, experienced players, players are almost taking lead, no players are leading from the front, and players are almost matured not just into the game, but in terms of age. Now hear the players around that. Who say so Paulo Maldini as captain. Who say the players around no. These are prima donors, but Paulo Maldini has seen it all. So Didier Deschamps said only a captain of the side. You look at the French national team of 1998. Now here Christophe Dugarry, Oba Beche Yuri Jacob, Oba Beche Marcel Desailly, Lilian Thuram, Vicente Lizarazu. Now I should say within the ranks, Didier Deschamps was part of the Juventus setup now. Omubo and Marcello Lippe 3 Champions League final on Muni Bakopeno. Until at least with those guys around, you expect him to lead the line. Osha Brazil team of 2002. Now watch those stars: Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Osha Lucio, Osha Roberto Carlos. No one said that. You need to have Cafu, who has played with the very best of players. Now some mature on the game to that level. Now the captain, the Amano. Zinedine Zidane in 2006. Osha France team now. Omo team ni peaky after 98. Omo beje World Cup ni Gina Musa e the babies ne. But at that time, giving the captaincy to Zidane, now Osha David Trezeguet, Osha Sylvain Rotoria, Thierry Henry, Claude Makélélé, Patrick Vieira. These are top players within the first class teams in Europe. Into here a big guy out there to lead the line. Now saying be name as I say so picky in the national team. And a Brazil a command captain. Unyane ups and downs, and clearly, Oshe baby and no be a best expert say name abe taking the Brazilian captains in a draw. When to me I'm fair no. So eventually, almost Haji free in some. And at the point, on crack as a captain on baby. Messi started so picking on or get you to that particular level straight away. And Argentina man the captain of the side. So Diego Armando Maradona before the Messi babe captain no said the captain was Mascherano. Now, dear Mascherano, the man was the dressing room and of the football play. No? Now, players like Carlos Tevez, Sergio Aguero, Gonzalo Pipita Higuain, and all these guys no be team and farmer. It was half Mascherano and 10 other players. Messi Beji Onusunyan ups and downs, but in the long run, he led from the front and he won the World Cup for Argentina. Cristiano Ronaldo so Beji in the dear, and you know, on the level no beat with the Portugal the koi. Now it is the turn of Mbappe. Rafael Varane is so more national team review a coach, you know, because he feels at age 29, still have more years to play for the national team. But Varane said at least so when injury situation, you know, share the intensity of the Premier League, he cannot combine the two because what achieve at the BR also footballer achieve. Hugo Lloris exceptional for France, a bit disastrous for Tottenham Hotspur. Philly said there be also a penny dues. Into also calling a day, okay. And it is the turn of Mbappe. Mbappe, one player in the national team, he has excelled. The Pele ni Jet Fontaine, and Luis Nazario de Lima, and the Maya from 1958 World Cup, and the Babe Seed France 98 World Cup, no. Mbappe in 18 SRDB. Shekwaya of fast performing the game against Argentina in 2018 World Cup and the final as well. And look at him at this particular World Cup. He's projected well, okay. And on the international platform or bar or through Biaso Nimbo. Nansanya PG Abba say after Marcus Marquinhos Korea, he's the next on the block. Into which last game on the captain. Into even among the big stars was Zumu to lead the line. France team no more person or the core manum dominant no. Obetimi spearhead because Didier Deschamps say the level of communication in Amman the captain at the man. Mbappe was a big or Gini Hoodie or that's self-confident and he feels he's one of the big guys in the game. But no do nimbo. But you know, you must say only on the Odegaard and say the captain say more musapa. Obetimi lead the France team to the promised land or to the glory land. I wish him well and I hope so. Obetimi yes say Jumano. Say the Zidane, Didier Deschamps and Hugo Lloris.
And they have France national team competitors in
Omutim Obiani.
When Frieza at the age of 24, he's too young for it. But if you look around the French national team currently, Antoine Griezmann, 32 years, you might not be very sure of consistently for a longer period.
If you are making case for Ronaldo, you make case for Griezmann in terms of age.
No, we are talking about captainship.
Said America say, oh, you are talking about he playing for a long time. He's 32 years.
Yeah.
Until at least you obey me expecting that the next World Cup will be available.
Your debate can create your hand here. Kwa ba na fi. Ya be hwe no so ya debate for serious. We know.